And we're starting with some breaking news that's coming in as far as the Rajasthan political turmoil is concerned. Another escalation. Now the matter is reaching High Court. Two-judge bench of Rajasthan High Court is likely to hear the validity of Rajasthan Speaker's disqualification notice to the rebel MLAs. In the last 24 hours, the series of petitions have been heard. First one being filed by Sachin Pilot challenging Rajasthan Speaker's notice to 18 rebel MLAs and himself. Court then also heard Congress's plea that argued that the court cannot interfere against unless the Speaker's decision is final. And this is now the final hearing that is likely to happen in a short while from now. Those are the details coming in at this point in time. So the High Court is today likely to hear the validity of the Speaker's decision. Today is also the deadline for the rebel MLAs to respond to the Speaker's notice of July 14th. Meenakshi joining us for more details. Meenakshi, this is, been a string of pleas that have been heard. There seems to be a lot that is at stake here in terms of the validity of what the Speaker has said in terms of the notices that he has given.
Well, Avni, we were bringing to our viewers yesterday what was transpiring in the Rajasthan High Court. What is at stake today is not just the validity of the Speaker's notice, but it is the constitutional validity of the powers of the Speaker to interpret the non-attendance of Sachin Pilot and his group of 18 MLAs as a purported defiance, and then go ahead and issue notice the non-attendance of Pilot and his men at the CLP, and then invoke powers under Section 2(1)(a) of the 10th schedule. Now, we have seen in the past a lot of instances play out in the Supreme Court also, where the Speaker's powers have been given a certain interpretation by the Supreme Court. But yesterday, when the matter came up first at 3 in the afternoon before a single judge of the Rajasthan High Court, Mr. Harish Salve, who is now representing Sachin Pilot and 18 of his MLAs, introduced a new twist, saying that it is the constitutional validity of Section 2(1) of the 10th schedule that now Pilot and the other 18 MLAs are looking to challenge, and therefore the amended petition had to be filed. And because it's a constitutional validity challenge, it had to be filed before the division bench or a two-judge bench composition of the Rajasthan High Court. Now, that amendment was permitted at around 5:30 last evening, and after that we know a two-judge bench composition headed by Chief Justice of the Rajasthan High Court, Justice Mohanty, along with Honorable Justice Pradeep Gupta, is going to conduct a hearing at 1 in the afternoon. For sure, the matter is not going to conclude today because this is something that involves a lot of scrutiny, debate, arguments and detailed mulling over by the courts. The courts will also take time to reserve its verdict and then perhaps pass a detailed order. So, Avni, there is a distinct possibility that it could spill on over for some days, because this is a constitutional validity challenge. So the big news that we will be tracking is whether or not the Speaker's orders for Sachin Pilot and the 18 MLAs to file their responses by today, which is the 17th of July, whether that order will be stayed by the Rajasthan High Court during the pendency of this entire appeal before it, or whether the court will direct for Sachin Pilot to comply with the Speaker's notice and go ahead and file his responses. So that is what is very crucial. We saw yesterday the Congress also agitate the issue, saying that how can the court exercise its powers of judicial review without the Speaker having taken a decision on this issue, and prejudging the Speaker's action is not something for which a provision in law has been made. But it is going to be a heated battle, and both sides looking to dig their heels deep. We are going to see Abhishek Manu Singhvi represent the Speaker's interests, and on the other hand, we have eminent senior counsels like Mr. Harish Salve, Mukul Rohtagi, who has been a former Attorney General of the Modi government, represent Pilot and the 18 MLA's interests. So clearly, this is an issue which is going to play out before the court. We heard Randeep Singh Surjewala also today clarify in the morning press conference as to how the ball is in the Speaker's court to deal with the fate of Sachin Pilot and 18 MLAs. Back to you.
All right, Meenakshi, thank you for getting us all of those details and putting all of that into perspective. Like you pointed out, this is going to be very interesting to watch out for and track, because now the constitutionality, the constitutional validity of all of this comes into focus here. We'll keep coming back to you as and when developments happen in this particular case.